Okay, this is part 2. I'm sorry that we had to divide it up like that with the satellite dish and with the crushed kitchen vent fan, and we're talking about some things. Um, but I had a little urgent matter that needed to be addressed at this time, my family stuff, which I'm sure just you're excited to learn about. So I'll save you the drama, and we'll come on along, and we got more cracking and peeling paint on the soffit vents, and again that's an indication that the attic is not properly vented. It's a nice hot day. I can't wait to get up there. I haven't gotten up there yet. We can see that we've had a little bit of water issues right here with the soffit right in here. Our freeze board's moving a little bit. We kind of expect that. Just about any engineering report that you read, they're going to talk about they could see movement at the freeze boards. Any home inspection report, most home inspection reports, the same thing. We've got an open core hole right here in the window ledge, and that should be sealed to keep water from sitting inside of your wall system. Coming on along, these are double pane metal frame windows, aluminum frame windows. They look like they're pretty much original to the house, so you might want to budget. For windows. Coming on along, we're on the patio here. This is a sliding door. These screens don't appear original to the home. Out here, we should have an in-use cover, unlike the front porch. In-use cover is like a bubble cover, so when you plug something in, then you can close it and water won't get into it. As it is, this will keep water out for the time being, but if you plug something in, so we've got a little more repairs. Some repairs have been made here at these windows. Got a little bit of cracking by the lintel right here. Remember, we do not have the weep holes over the lintels, so we've got a little bit of cracking right in there. Moving on along. Okay, this vertical trim board, okay, it's swelling. It's been taking water. See how soft that is? All right, that's not long for this world. Okay, that's two things that I got to come back and make some notes of. See this piping right here? Okay, that's the emergency drain line for the air conditioning system. So when the water drains out across your window, then you call the air conditioning technician. Okay, that means that you've got a problem, and if you don't want that same water coming through the ceiling, then you address the issue in the now. Okay. Moving on along. I'm not sure if this is ventilation or what. We've got a little bit of cracking. A bit of peeling paint on the soffit up here, a bit of movement. And it's pretty, this side right in here is pretty non-eventful. I'm not hearing the dogs now. Okay, but there's something. There's two things. We can talk. This is called a control joint. Some people call it expansion joints. Call it what you will. These are not weep holes. And so about every year or so, you need to come out and look at your joints to make sure, because when this sealant dries, it pulls away from the brickwork and then it'll leak, because we don't want too much water in the walls. We know we're going to get some. This is the drain line for the water heater, and that's the temperature pressure relief drain line, and it's not supposed to terminate higher from the ground than 6 inches, and it is. It's higher from the ground than 6 inches. You see these little circles around here? Okay, those little circles, that means this is a post-tension slab foundation. They make several types, or at least a couple types of post-tension slabs. I don't know which one this is, but any of them's good. Your foundation doesn't even have to be a post-tension slab, but it's the style. It's the style what we're looking at. And then right in here on these corners, okay, the foundation, the concrete, and the brick expands and contracts at different rates for different reasons, and I could get way off into it. I've got a letter And because they do, the pressure always comes out at the corner. That's not a foundation problem. If it's in the span of a hand, it goes back this way, then that's not a foundation problem. If it was cracking over here, that would be different. If the crack was going in a different direction, that would be different. But that might be, okay, a brick issue, because it's holding up the brick siding. Or termites could get into the house, unseen through the cracks. It might be a termite issue. But it's not a problem with your foundation. You have those kinds of cracks on the corners.